Welcome into the top five. It's time, since we are just over a week away from draft day, Paul's second annual mock draft. Now, a couple of things. We're going to go in order from 1 to 32, which means that the last one will be more of a top 7. But this one, instead of going 5 to 1, we're going to go 1 through 5, because that's how the draft works. I'm not going to count up. We're going to count down. So, to start off, for the Captain Obvious Award, Tennessee, Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami. The Titans need a quarterback desperately. More than anything, and this is someone who can bring some excitement to their future. Pluses, great arm, super athletic, moves around the pocket really well. Minuses, throws a lot of interceptions. But if Brian Callahan knows what he's doing, and he's been a very good quarterback coach for a lot of years now in the league, for a good chunk, he can improve Cam Ward, and the Titans can get better and get much needed relief at that position, and then start to build around Cam Ward. Number 2, Cleveland, Abdul Carter, defensive end, outside linebacker, Penn State, maybe the most fearsome player in this draft overall. I know that Shedeur Sanders might be the go-to pick here, but given their kind of quarterback scenario in Cleveland, I think they might be better off skipping on Shedeur Sanders, building as much talent around whoever winds up being their quarterback of the future later on, and getting Abdul Carter to pair with Myles Garrett would be lethal pass rush-wise. This guy is, a Micah Parsons clone down to the number at the university they both played at. Number 3, Shedeur Sanders at Colorado. I know there's a lot of talk that he could fall to even as far as 9 with the Saints. Even with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston coming in, I just can't see the Giants passing on a guy who could be their franchise quarterback for years to come and bring as much positive vibes as Shedeur would bring to the Giants. That being said, if this pick is Travis Hunter or Will Campbell or someone else, also wouldn't surprise me that much. But I just think the Giants cannot pass him up, because you do not know where you're going to be drafting next year, and you do not know who's going to be available. But if they genuinely don't like Shedeur Sanders, then they'll pass on him, which will create an interesting situation. I'm also doing this draft right now with no trades, because it's just easier that way, and it's hard to predict. And this year, I don't think there's going to be as many, because a lot of this is more straightforward, need-based draft. Number 4. The Patriots, Travis Hunter, wide receiver, cornerback, Colorado. Now, they could go offensive line. Armand Membu or Will Campbell or Mason Graham, defensive tackle from Michigan. They could do all those things. Will Johnson, a cornerback from Michigan, is a very Patriots-type pick, even in the new Mike Vrabel era. But I don't think that this guy gets past 4, whether it's New England or somebody else picking him, because he is the most talented player in this draft. He's a unicorn. If you have an opportunity to get a unicorn, go and get him. He would, like any team, a dream to have a guy like Travis Hunter and the potential around him. I think Mike Vrabel's this smart. I think he gets Travis Hunter, and he is a budding star in New England. And he helps Drake May, and he helps the defense. 2 for 1 on Travis Hunter. And finally, number 5, Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan, to the Jaguars. I know I didn't put Jacks in front of the number, but this is the best defensive tackle in the draft. It's a huge need for the Jags. They build their fronts very well. Also wouldn't be surprised to see Will Campbell or Armand Membu here, but I am betting dollars to donuts that the position that they draft here is offensive tackle or defensive line. That's what's going on here. They're going to go big up front. I'm talking front 5 on offense, front 7 on defense. That's what they need to do and focus on. And if it is a tackle or somebody to protect Trevor Lawrence, it won't be a shock either here for the Jags, but they need to get some pressure on defense, some run stopping on defense. Mason Graham, best defensive tackle in the draft, a superstar player for the Wolverines on their national championship team. And last year, he's probably the best defensive tackle in a long time they've had coming out. And they had Mozzie Smith, who was a first-round pick 2 years ago, been a bit of a bust for the Cowboys. Kenneth Grant also coming out this year, second or third-round pick for him, probably second, because he's very good as well. But Mason Graham, number 5, pick 6 through 10 tomorrow. Smokey, let everybody leave.